one thing I know about people is that we overestimate things, just human nature. So my first gut instinct was maybe 20% of women. So I'm going to say maybe 15% of women are in the tech industry globally. There are so many boundaries to women getting into tech, and it's hard to reduce it to one. But the one that's most relevant to me is the fact that I never knew it was an option. And that sounds really silly. When you're in something, you can't fathom how someone wouldn't know that was an option, right? Because you're in it and you're surrounded by it. And as a young boy, you might be sort of surrounded more by conversations around software and technology and engineering, because we have these predisposed schemas for young people where we assume they're gonna like certain things based off of their gender, which is crackers. And no one ever said to me like, oh Paige, like, have you thought about doing this, or this might interest you? You're really good at X, maybe you consider Y. That conversation never happened for me or around me. I never saw women around me in those roles, and so I just didn't know it was an option, and I didn't think that I was good enough to qualify for these sort of lucrative tech roles. The most fantastic thing I've learned this month, I only recently started with the business, is that a lot of the women who work in the business are onto their second career. So they were things like yoga instructors, sales coordinators, and they've changed their career. And I think that's really cool, because in my head, I always thought, well, you either get it or you don't with technical stuff. You're either a coder or you're not. And what I've learned is that there's always the chance to retrain and upskill. And it's not a gatekept environment. You can get in, you just have to believe in yourself and take the chance, and not let that sort of like self-doubt get in the way. A project that I'm currently working on that I'm really excited about is gender pay gap reporting. So it's really fantastic that I get to be part of the reporting process and curating and presenting that data, so that the business knows exactly where they're at in terms of gender pay, and they can make a really clear plan in order to reduce that gap as significantly and as quickly as possible.